Doctor Who has many different types of stories with certain formulas. A favourite type of story or genre is what is known as a pseudo-historical. This is where the TARDIS crew goes back in time, but there is a sci-fi element, which is what separates it from the usual historical stories. I enjoy these types of stories so much because I love looking at the past in Doctor Who, but find it even more interesting when there is an alien around and you can see how it and the Doctor work around the surroundings. Sometimes Doctor Who will even try and put its own spin on historic events and why they've happened, but I'll touch more on that in a bit. The purest examples of this genre to me are the Time Meddler, the Time Warrior, and the Visitation. There are other great stories set in the past, but they don't seem to fit the description as well as those ones do, such as the War Games and Horrorfang Rock. The pure examples I've said are all about one specific time and getting a clear look at it. Starting with the Time Meddler, this was the first of these stories and it's always such a good watch. It's 1066 and the Battle of Hastings is near, and the first other Time Lord character, the meddling monk, is introduced. He likes to play around with history for his own fun and benefit, and the Doctor knows he has to stop him. This story is really funny with a really interesting plot that makes for great television and the start of a great genre. I love how passionate the Doctor gets about stopping the monk as well. It's like it really infuriates him because he knows he has a privilege and so does the monk, and the monk's using it like a little child.
No more visitors. It's getting so you can't call the monastery your own.
Next up is the Time Warrior. I probably watched this story more than any other, ever. Sontaran Link's spacecraft has crashed on Earth during the Middle Ages and he teams up with Irongron, who's a hilarious character, and their relationship, they're like a double act and it's just brilliant. Link's captures scientists from the 20th century, and the Doctor tracks him to Irongron's castle and stops him from changing the whole course of history because Lynx has given him guns and a robot fighter with like a voice control. Again, this story is very comedic but has such a compelling and clever plot. It would always be one of my favourites.
You're interfering with human evolution, Lynx. Don't you realise the damage that you're going to do to them?
I have no interest in human evolution.
Lastly is the Visitation, and the Fifth Doctor is trying to get Tegan home and takes her to the right place, wrong time. It's Heathrow before it was even dreamt of being built, during 1666 and the time of the Great Plague. 3 pteroleptal prisoners are on Earth and are planning on releasing a deadly plague to wipe out all humans. There's a huge explosion at the end, and this is shown to be the cause of the Great Fire of London. This is such an easy watch and is one of Davison's best stories. It's so great with the large TARDIS crew in their old clothes sticking out like sore thumbs, and there's some really good tension throughout. Also some really good guest performances. I don't know what the guy's called, but he's really good. He's acting his absolute heart out as well. There's just a little context on what this genre is and why it's a favourite of mine, and some of the best examples of it that I just cannot stop rewatching.